2023 7 directions reading. Welcome. So we are going to start with the Fantasy Cat Oracle deck. And find out or get a message about the ending energy of 2022 going into 2023, the starting energy of 2023. So, leaving behind in 2022. And beginning 2023. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. It makes a lot of sense right off the bat. And the bottom of the deck is summer. Enjoying day. You know, the summer season is going to be very significant for you in 2023. The wild energy of midday. Virgo. Enjoying those summer days, enjoying the summer energy. Let's find out more, that wild part. So leaving 2022, we have watching, observing, like waiting for a sign, waiting for a cue, a signal. 11, watching. And 2023, we have running. It's time to go. It's time. So you have this kind of observing, watching, not making a move in 2022, you know, waiting for something to manifest, waiting for someone, watching, looking, and then you have this 2023 energy where it's going to be time to go. It may have a lot to do with summer this year. Okay, so we're going to start with the Light Seers Tarot. And we have, let me just get up because there's some sacred geometry right up there in the center of the card. But I share the artwork of the cards because I love the artwork, the geometry, the colors, the vibrations, the images, which, you know, the creators of the deck put a lot of time and energy into this. So, you know, I feel like it should be pages in your story. It should be part of that. So that's why and also so you know the energies of the cards that I'm reading with. But the 7 directions, 4 great powers within. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, which is also north, east, south, west. Wisdom, illumination, innocence, introspection. In any direction that you go in the 4 directions, there's something to learn, there's something to gain. So there's no wrong direction. There's no wrong way. But the other 3 directions are above, below, and within. Above, the plan above, your higher guidance, power, energy, angels, ancestors, your higher self, your divine guides, your spirit guides, your recently passed over loved ones, which would be ancestors, but, you know, sometimes people think, you know, so just clarifying. And below is the situation below, the current, what's happening with you here now in this present moment as this aggregation of atoms. And within, what's going on within, what's happening within, what's being signaled from within. So let me cut the deck again, actually. That's what I feel to do. There we go. North, east, south, west, above, excuse me, below, and within. Bottom of the deck. Lovely Virgo. Yep. And it's interesting that you're getting Scorpio, the death of something and the rebirth of something new. The transformation, a spiritual transformation, the end of something and being major arcana. This is huge, you know, this is a very strong energy shift, change. First tarot deck card we see is Scorpio, the card of Scorpio. So it could also be during Scorpio season, in the fall, summer and fall. But this, it's interesting because you have this, like, this watching. Okay, so from the Fantasy Cat Oracle deck, number 1111, manifestation, something manifesting. You're waiting for something. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for this, maybe. For some of you, that makes sense. So this is, the action is observe, and the advice is more information is needed, right? And it's, and now I'm just realizing that running is number 12. 11 to 12, where this shift, this transformation, wow. Action, get going. It's time. There's something, it's like there's a signal or a cue. A road opening, advice, move now and ask questions later. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's the transformation from maybe just watching and observing into actually being submersed in something. So we'll just lay the next card on top, which is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. I am also a Cancer, a cardinal water sign. So, you know, I like to, yeah, see, the path is going to open. Maybe you've been afraid to move. Maybe you've been afraid. But it's like I said, yeah, darkness and fear. Fear of the road ahead. Fear of making a mistake. Fear of the mistakes that you've made, perhaps. But, you know, again, there's this ask questions later. You know, don't let your fear talk you out of whatever this transformation, this opportunity that is coming through for you. Bottom of the moon deck. Yep. And then last but not least, my inspiration for the 4 directions and the 7 directions readings. The Native Heart Healing Oracle deck for raising your vibration and helping you heal through the sacred geometry and the mandalas. And it's based off of Lakota tribal wisdom. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Self-discovery on the bottom of the deck. This is such a powerful card, and it's a number 10. It's this completion. So now we have 10, 11, and 12. And the death card is 13. Wow, what a progression. Underneath the Scorpio card, we have the world, and we have Aquarius, and then we have the world. Wow. This is a full circle. This is And there's a very happy, joyful energy. This is self-discovery, discovering a part of yourself. And this is maybe what you've been waiting to see. And I love that it's even the same color vibrations. And we have this true north, if you can see the end. Self-discovery. So let's just start there by setting the tone. Actually, you know what? Let's go through the reading and then we'll read. At the end, we'll read the self-discovery. So in the north, which is position, is your wisdom, your choices, your focus. Haha, yes, darling. Sacred serpent, Virgo. Wow. Aztec energy, that resonates with anyone. Aztec energy, this is about relaxing an older part of yourself, releasing something, a light released into the dark, this rising, this ascension. And now, what is going on? Now we have 9. And fear is also 11. So yeah, there may have been something you were staying in place or watching something take place from afar. But this card is about fear and what the purpose of fear is about. It's all of us are afraid. Even the bravest people, the strongest people have fear. You know, are afraid of something. It's about how you allow that a fear to affect you. Do you allow it to shrink your light and diminish you? And curl into a ball? Do you allow it to lock you in a cage, or, you know, make everything dark? This is about choosing to have courage in the face of fear, and to know that being afraid is natural, and being afraid is a human emotion. Fear is a human emotion. It's what we let fear do to us. Yep, and the path is under that, and wisdom. Yeah, this is a year that you're going to discover a new powerful self. A very different version. Oh, I love it. So we have the void, which is dark moon energy. So we have a full moon, a moon card right out the gate from this deck in the north position. And this is about releasing what you no longer need. This is crazy because this card, the void is about releasing what you no longer need. Freely releasing what you no longer need. And dark moon, using the moon cycles to release and to plant new seeds for the future. That's what these cycles are for. When people, you know, when it's suggested that you do moon work, but the dark moon is the night before the new moon. And the void. And this is, just remember too, when you're releasing and you're doing spiritual work and you're reflecting and introspecting and changing and communicating, it takes from your, you may need more rest. And this is also specific to that, and also in general, this is a card about resting. If you need to rest, rest, but freely release what you no longer need. And this is about releasing an older aspect of yourself, the sacred serpent, to allow something new to shine through and something new to arise. And you have self-discovery here. Yep, 9 of Wands. Wow. Yep, here we go. So we have 9 here twice. Right? And with this 1, with the void, it makes 10. There's another completion of self-discovery. And again, a light from the dark. You have wands here, fire energy, right? And This person, does she look like she gonna give up? Does she look like she gonna let you talk her out of or gaslight her? Does she look like she's in the mood for games? She's so close to something that she's been waiting for, watching for, looking for such a long time, observing, waiting for the right moment, the right feeling, the right vibe, the right time, the right person. Nine of Wands is coming to a completion, is coming to a 10. This self-discovery, and it has a lot to do with your strength, your power, the things you take action on. This is about a long haul. This is about all the obstacles, all the battles, everything you went to get here to build something for yourself. And this is the final stretch. So this is not a time to give up. This is a time to release what you no longer need, the past, talking and speaking the past into our present and making the past alive in our present, which affects how we move and choose, which then affects our future, the energy we're conducting for our future. So releasing, I let it go. I don't want it anymore. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to wake up tomorrow and be perfect. It just means you're done living in the past, speaking life into the past. You're done with your old ways. You're done with your old self. And it's Scorpio is here. Remember? It's time. It's time for all of that to come to an end. So, very fast. Yeah, well, the self-discovery is about above and below energy, as well as listening to your higher self and releasing the past and really being here in the now. Wow, my ear, I don't know what's going on, but my ear is like ringing really loud. My right ear. Light from the darkness, and you have, look at this. You have the light. And you have the darkness. Shedding an aspect of the past, transforming challenge into creativity. This healing mandala brings guidance on the transition you are currently experiencing. You are encouraged and supported to enter the Aztec Temple of the Serpent of Light. This mandala of renewal speaks of the balance of light and darkness within and thus without. It represents a time of solstice and celebration. The sacred serpent awakens within your core and watches over you as you descend into the depths of yourself to enter the spiral of life and make a new self-discovery. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. It's truly, I feel like the best for last, Virgo. And isn't this just beautiful? This depths of yourself and this darkness, like this whole journey that you've been on, whether it be your entire life or maybe just this last cycle. I mean, we have the death and rebirth card. So this may be, a significant period in your life that you're ready to come to a change. But we have shedding an aspect of the past, and we have releasing what you no longer need. It's time to let it go, Virgo. Because, that's the devil's trick that keeps you stuck, stagnant, restricted, chained. Hence the devil's card in the tarot. The opposite of liberation, the opposite of free, the opposite of joyful, prosperous, happy. And the devil card is also about making choices from that energy, just like the Lover's card with the divine angel over the man and the woman is about making choices from a place of unconditional love and a place of being healed, a place of being in touch and in tune with the divine. So you've been through a lot. No doubt this Nine of Wands tells that story, but look at the strength and resolve it has given you. And again, this is Nine of Wands as a card of the final stretch. You know, so if anybody, don't give up. Don't give up. You're so close. And you just have these 2 9s here, and this, yeah, you're so close. There's just darkness, this dark moon. It's just so powerful. I'm sorry, I'm just smitten by the cards that came out for you and their message, gratitude. But yeah, so you're holding this torch, you're holding the light. And you're releasing the darkness and that which only holds you back, that's which has no fuel for you. It's like, you know, it has no nutritional value for you. This, releasing this darkness. Spiritual, well, the direction of east, which is illumination, you're where you get your guidance, your spiritual inspiration, your spiritual connection, values. Haha, beautiful. Wow. As we talk about the Aztec Temple of Light, we get Ra, the sun god, the divine masculine. Another card of celebration. Wow. And illumination. In your illumination, you get Ra, the sun god. And the sun is one of, you know, in the tarot, the sun is the most powerful, the best card, said to be the best card that you could get, like single card you could get, or in any spread, is the sun. And this is about a reignition. Again, this is about an ascension. It's time to reignite your life. It's time to radiate. It's time to celebrate and dance and be joyful and be optimistic. You're moving up. You're moving up to the next level. Aztec temple of sacred serpent, and then you have the sun god here with the actual temple. The light. Wow. Yep. Extremes. This is a card. The hot moon, depending on where the full moon falls, is in and around June, July. But this is a card of extremes. This is dealing with adversity, dealing with challenges, the stress of life, the fear. And this is about choosing when we're going through these extremes. You know, it reminds me of the old adage, you know, or not adage, but in first aid, what's the first rule in an emergency? Stay calm. And it's kind of like when you're going through these extremes, it's the same thing. Stay calm. This is where, when you're going through drama, one, gratitude. This is where, because it's easy to be grateful for things and find the positivity when everything's going great, right? When you got plenty, when things are going your way and rolling in. But when you think things aren't going your way, or when you know, but whatever this thing, this extreme that you're going through, that you're dealing with, you have Ra, the sun god here. He's going to lift you up out of it. Remember that path, the path opening, an illuminated path. But choose to be graceful, choose to be balanced, choose to be calm and peaceful. Because the extra emotions that we add to it actually just make it harder. Because, I mean, this too shall pass. You have running here. You have sun god here. There's like this ascension, this moving up. Yep. Wow. You have this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Virgo. Wow. Man, I knew your reading was going to be dope. Don't forget now that we have 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 in all these numbers that have come up. I wanted to say that because we have 18 again with the sacred serpent. We have 18 with the moon, another major arcana. So this is a huge message. And then you talk about extremes or opposites. You have the sun and the moon here. So some of you too, your ancestors and or your grandmother, your grandfather, your grandparents are definitely watching over you during this time. This extreme, whatever this ordeal or situation that you're dealing with. And the moon is a card of following your intuition, trusting your intuition. It's also a card of releasing that which is deeply submersed in your emotional ocean that affects how you move and choose here and now. Things that are you're still carrying, that the moon wants to transmute for you, so you can rise up out of this situation. So trust your intuition, and also just pay, the dreams card is here. The dream shield card is the 3rd card down. I like to look at the first 3, usually at the bottom of the deck, just to see how they correlate. But pay attention to your dreams as well. You may be getting messages, you may be having memory recalls, you may be getting ideas or inspiration from your dreams. But definitely there's this, wow. I'm kind of blown away by that. The hot moon, I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. And you have the balance of the sun and the moon, like the epitome of what we know as balance. Yeah, even these extremes in time will pass. Developing grace under pressure is worth its weight in gold, and that even these extremes in time will pass. Learn how to handle crises with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. So yeah, and this is also you have higher energies that we've got the divine masculine, divine feminine. We have the sun and the moon. Balance. That's your higher power. That's, when they said it's worth the weight in gold, and it's like you got the weight of our, our galaxy. This is the sun and the moon. Wow. Emotional. Well, South, which is, our innocence, your emotions, your heart, your feelings. Oh, wow. Because we have, first, also, this is a card of Pisces. We have Sagittarius, Leo, Aries here with 9 of Wands. But yeah, I love it. And I love that in these 2 different decks, it's like the fire is the same. You're definitely, even, see, here's the thing. Well, clearly because you're a flowering magician and you're here, but even if you don't know, you're still being guided. The universe doesn't stop guiding you and assisting you and helping you because you don't know. You don't see it. They just keep doing what they doing. And, so you have Orion, the Stargate of Orion, which is water energy, which is perfect for this position. And this is about emotional maturity. Learning how to use this balance. This is your spiritual arsenal right here. This balance, Virgo. And this is about spending time with water, connecting to the element of water. And you have Pisces here with the You know, trusting your intuition. And that's why we release this old stuff, so we can hear our intuition, so we can hear our God voice, We can hear the divine clearer when those emotional waters are clear and pristine. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure the right voice is talking to you, because it's a muscle. It's a relationship that you build. But we have this water energy, this emotional intelligence. Does it make sense? This is emotional intelligence. When you can balance, when you know, that's why those great leaders that men respect, like let's say in the military, is because of their ability to stay calm and focus and come up with a plan and lead in chaos. That's why when they start their first day in boot camp, they've got someone screaming in their face. Why? And people are, you know, us civilians are like, I would never let nobody scream and yell in my face, blah, 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 blah. But that's, you have to be able to handle that extreme, because when you're out there in them streets, you think the enemy is going to be speaking nicely to you. You think the enemy is going to be saying nice things. That's to condition and callous you so that it doesn't bother you. That's why they get screamed at like that, in my opinion, from what I see. And this is what's kind of being, this is your art, this is your spiritual power, this is your higher power, your ability to stay calm, cool, and collected, and know that this too shall pass. And not making more drama for yourself, right? Because life is going to come with its extremes. It's going to come with its losses, it's pain, it's suffering. Why make more of it? You know? But this is about emotional brothers, emotionally kindred spirits, people who, you know, spending time with those people. This is about spending time near water, in water, swimming, drinking more water, you know, spending time in nature near water. This is also the Stargate of Orion, which means that you're becoming more of a light body, and you have the sun, you have the Aztec temple, and you have the serpent, and then you have a light body activation, which now, because you are emotionally growing, the feelings, the guidance system, your intuition, this is also part of that emotional intelligence, emotional growth, emotional release with the void here. You got the dark moon to the full moon here. Wow. A whole cycle to cleanse. This is so powerful for you, because this is about messages that are waiting for you on the other side of the Stargate of Orion, which is out in the sky, at least in North America, in America, in the Midwest, in the winter skies. You know, Orion's out. I know that. I saw it last night. But you can see the wings, right, on the other side of the Stargate. And you have, again, there's messages waiting for you, for your higher self, your ancestors. And then we have it's beautiful that we have this water energy with the Stargate of Orion. And then we have the sovereignty, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And look at that balance. Balancing your emotional, having control over your dreams. Look at even the geometry. Having control over your dreams, your feelings, your emotional intelligence, your water energy, and this is a card of you have magic. It is real. It is so, you know, it's time to act like it and rule over your own realm. You have power. It's real. And it has to do with water energy and the Queen of the Moon. Moon, water, energy, you know, this mastering of it. Yeah, Seven of Swords. And there's the moon again in this deck, the Seven of Swords. You know, this Seven of Swords in this particular deck is about the universe bearing witness to all. Because we look at this frame and we really don't know what happened in the frames before, right? That there's a situation here. It looks like there's alarm. Someone has been transgressed, if that's a word. But the universe saw, the moon saw it. It's, you know, what I'm seeing is the transmuting of negative energy, negative thoughts, negative beliefs. Seven of Swords is the energy of someone lying about you, talking bad about you, speaking bad to you, about plotting against you, planning against you, keeping something from you. Seven of Swords is, you know, but this is what you're clearing. This is why you're spending time near water. This is why you're letting go, because you are transmuting in that moonlight. And some of it might even have to do with self-worth, because this can be you lying to yourself. And I'm getting, for some of you, there are things that you have done that have hurt others, or maybe you were the one that got hurt. If you're an aware human, self-reflective, introspective human being, you know that we're all capable of hurting someone. We've all hurt someone. We're all capable of hurting someone. And people have hurt us, and I'm getting transmuting all of this. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you don't deserve it. This is about, again, we had wisdom. We have the path is illuminated, the path is opening, a way is opening, and we have wisdom. This is about you learning how to control your emotions. So it's time to let go. This is how you get your emotional power back. This is how you get this connection, and the gift is a divine connection. Is this Orion Stargate? This opening of this portal, or this energy, because you have emotionally healed, and your light body has become, your emotional body has become more of a light body. Or you yourself are becoming more of a light body, because you're releasing these old emotions that don't serve you anymore. In the West, we have physical, which is, you know, our actions. It's our body. It's what we need to go within and introspect on. And I love it. More water energy. You have surrender. And this is about just surrender to the flow, surrender to this ascension, surrender to letting go, surrender these negative thoughts and feelings. Surrender, just let it go. Go with the flow. And trust in the divine. Follow your instincts. Your more water energy. Fire and water here. Moon and sun, very interesting. What a balance. Yep, as I say it. Wow. Shut up. Six of Pentacles, talk about balance. Go with the flow. Choose balance. Look, again, balance, Virgo. 2023, yo. You're gonna rule because you balanced your emotions. Wow. And then we get Six of Pentacles, and this is about receiving something. This is about a reward. This is about the giving and the receiving. If you know, this is about balance. Six of Pentacles. This is how you open the flow. This is going with the flow. This is how you receive your manifestations. Six of Pentacles, not only meaning abundance, manifestations, but just you know, the flow. What you put out there, you will get back. I just, amazing, amazing. So above, we have the throat chakra, which I've done. If you haven't seen, I'm doing a whole series on the signs and the chakras and what's going on in the collective readings on the chakras. And I talk about the symptoms, or I read from a healing book about the symptoms of each chakra, when a chakra is in need of calibration, balance, all these things, the physical and emotional symptoms. And what the throat chakra, this is about speaking. Another completion. This is about how you use your voice. And do you filter your thoughts and your words through your heart? This is about using your voice to speak. You know, is it true? Is it necessary? Does it improve upon the silence? Is it from a place of love? Like, what are you? It's about being aware of the things that you say and why you say them, to yourself and to everyone around, people around you and in your life. It's about speaking with love, speaking with truth. And it's also about someone who needs to speak up or stand up for themselves. We have patience. Interesting. 36 and 37. Wow. Yep. Patience is about, this is this 9 of Wands energy. This is a 9 as well with 36. Another completion. Wow, you really closing out some cycles, Virgo. This is about, it's all about it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. Right? That's where we learn. That's where we grow. That's where the real gift is. That's why we don't manifest everything all at once that we want with the snap of our fingers, because it's about the journey. That's why we're actually here, for the journey. The manifestations are just the confirmations and the affirmations. So this is patience. You're almost there. The green corn moon. This is, you know, that full moon when the corn is green. When any day now, the harvest is going to be ready. Not quite, but you're almost there. You're almost ready. And the balloon suggests that on her journey, she remembers the light times, the fun times. She still has a sense of humor, a sense of fun, even though there were extremes on this journey. She didn't let it take away her levity or her sense of humor, as I said. And this is that 9 of Wands. You're almost there, but almost there. Speaking. 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, stand up for yourself. And again, see, this is that power. This is having that courage. And her solar plexus is activated. She's got a bubble around her. She's in her power. She knows it's real. And she's acting like it. And nothing can touch her. She's untouchable. Literally, she's on higher ground. On a whole nother level. So speak up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. This is part of your journey. This is maybe there's someone. I don't know if you're getting messages from above. Or if there's some of there's self-discovery, standing up for yourself, discovering how powerful you are. It's one of the keys to your journey. It's one of the keys to breaking this barrier of fear. And the moon card, again, you know, we have the moon deck and the moon card. The moon card is also about fear. Releasing fears. So below we have, we have the white buffalo. And this is that reward. 6 of Pentacles. This is this year, 2023, is going to be a year of balance. This is why it's saying it's time to go. Get going and don't ask any questions. This is that reward, the white buffalo. The white buffalo is a peaceful resolution, an easy gain. This is a blessing. This is abundance. You have the peace pipe, the third eye chakra. So I did a series on the chakras. I'm about to start the throat chakra. But you can find it on a playlist, under my playlist on my channel for all the other, the chakras. Again, I'm going to be starting those in a few days from now. But the white buffalo, wow. And again, this is a card of balance. That's why, the peace pipe, this is a card of balance, peace. You know, you got balance. It's a gift. It really is. And yeah. Wow, you're asking, because it's funny that we have surrender here, which is about trusting in the divine and trusting, you know, this feeling, this flow that's opening for you. Trusting this. The Six of Pentacles that you're going to receive. This will have a payoff, and we have trust. There's nothing to fear. This is a card of great joy, of great trust. This is about a card of self-trust. Again, the Seven of Swords is here. Trusting, if you don't trust yourself, that builds the basis in all other relationships. If you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your decisions. But you're being asked to trust. Trust in your higher power. Trust that you are loved and protected and are being guided. Yeah, and look at, we've got the throat chakra and we have the Page of Swords, Virgo. And this, wow. The Six of Pentacles is earth energy. It's Taurus energy. But still, it's still earth energy. We have Page of Swords with the throat chakra. This is about a message. You're going to get a message. I think it has to do with this. Something, there's the trust that the divine is going to work something out. There's an opportunity. There's some kind of communication, message, news, and you're being asked to trust this, because it's going to be time to go. Don't ask questions. Get going, ask questions later. Trust in this blessing. You're going to get some news. Some of you may even be just feeling a presence around you, a voice that's protecting you and guiding you. And you're being asked to trust in this. Wow, how beautiful. Within. Ha! We have another 9. How many 9s do we have? Is this like 4 9s now? We have the conscious channeling. Yep. You have throat chakra and the Page of Swords. You are consciously in the Orion Stargate. You are consciously channeling something. See the bridge on the other side of the mandala? You are channeling something, Virgo. Wow. You have some kind of heightened senses. And I would say so with the third eye chakra here in the white buffalo card. And the white buffalo card is, you know, third eye chakra energy. You have conscious channeling. You are channeling. Someone from above is speaking to you and sending you messages and telling you they love you. Yep, faith. This too shall pass. The worm moon. This is in the spring as well. Spring, summer. The worm moon. This actually might be April. So we have the hot moon, the dark moon, the worm moon, the queen of the moon. There's a lot of power here in the moon cards, in this change. Yeah, have faith. This too shall pass. Prosperity and joy will now return. This is about faith. Again, just like we said, faith and gratitude. It's easy to have in these extremes. you are connected to something that is with you when you go, your higher power, your higher self, when you go through these extremes, these situations that life throws at us. Faith. You can consciously channel power and signs and guidance from God, the divine, the universe, your higher self. But our faith is tested when things are hard. Our gratitude, our peace, our balance, our grace. Yeah, this too shall pass. And look what we got. 3 of Wands. Get ready. It's time to get ready. It's time to do the work you got to do and take the action. It's time to release what you no longer need. It's time to choose to be cool, calm, and collected, because your ships are coming. Again, look, we have this observing. She's looking out. This is all about the journey. Again, that 9 of Wands, the watching card. This is about everything that you've become until this point. And now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time for something new. That's why she's at the edge, right? I immediately think this is California, whatever. But this is like you've gotten to the edge of the land, and now it's time for something new. This is opening to new horizons, preparation and rebalance, because this is going to pass. And you are definitely in connection, Virgo. And for a lot of you, I think you just need to speak. If you know what I mean, speak out to the ether. Oh, where's my book? No. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I wanted to read. I just had it. I must have dropped it. Oh, here it is. Okay. My bad. Thank you for... So let's just finally read Self-Discovery. What all of this is about, dear Virgo. Fresh perspective. Yep. That Page of Swords. Fresh perspective. Remember when they were talking about light from the darkness, and there's light bulbs? Page of Swords. And Page of Swords is also about you learning new ideas, new information, new light coming in. Self-discovery, fresh perspective, the wisdom of experience. Yep. This mandala is gracing your energy field because you have recently experienced a shift in your perception and now view the world with new eyes. Wow. Yeah. It is time to integrate your new awareness and explore your advanced self. Yep, with the Orion Stargate. It is time to integrate your new awareness and explore your advanced self, just as one would adventure into new territory. Let us be clear. This mandala represents a journey back to one's heart. You are experiencing new ways as you never have before, and it is part of the experience to feel as though you are out of your comfort zone. Because you are. Your comfort zone never existed. It was simply an illusion created by self to keep you feeling safe and small. That's what that's about. Now, as your vibration continues to rise and expand, you will find liberation in the freedom of not knowing your new world and a joy in returning to your divine self. Seek out new adventures and rediscover what it is you truly love to do, as things, ways, and even people that may have been of interest to you in the past no longer resonate with you. It is an exciting time of self-discovery as you embrace the new human you are and create a world for yourself that is aligned with your heart. And it's just interesting because we have the Queen of the Moon. That is the realm. I rule over this realm. That's where your power is, this journey back to your heart. But it's interesting because we have the silver and golden ray here, which would be the moon, the divine sacred keys of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we have the sun, this balance. 4 elements, earth star chakra, soul star chakra. Again, there was another card that had both those chakras in it too. So again, there's this balance. I'm going to do the earth star and soul star chakra once I finish the 7 chakras within, the 7 main chakras within. New pathways, joy, adjustment, direction, core, self, navel, the 4 elements. Yeah, this is a journey back to yourself, who you always were, who you were all, you know, this divine energy that came here to have an experience and gain wisdom. And this is, again, there's this water energy. I feel that some of you, maybe if you've never seen the ocean or traveling to a body of water, it's like, get ready. Get ready. Wow, what a great reading, Virgo. You're the last of the 2023 7 directions, and this was great to go out on. Your reading was so amazing, so unique, and it's just, this is going to be a very powerful year for you. So, you know, whatever it is you're going through, and, you know, there may be something this year that it may come in unexpected. It may be in a situation or an extreme, but you have this white buffalo here. That's why the universe is telling you to take this time to trust and surrender and learn. By staying in this balance, this calm, this peace, you will receive a gift. There is a reward. This will pay. You have 2 cards. This shall pass. This, whatever it is, Virgo, if you're not already in it, 2023, there may be a situation that's going to come out of nowhere. And this is a test for you. There will be a reward. If you practice your faith, your gratitude, your balance, choose to be calm and collected and connect with spirit. And allow spirit to help guide you and support you and inspire you to keep moving forward. But again, you're going to get your power back. You have such great cards here of optimism, joy, celebration, you know. So, wow. Yeah. We have the trust card that you are protected, right? And your animal totem. Interesting. I was going to pull an animal card for you to be an animal totem, and you got the actual totem card. Which is guardianship. Although the word totem derives from the Algonquian word "entotem," meaning my kin, which the Stargate of Orion, wow, is about kindred spirits, kindred brothers and sisters. That's interesting. My kin, the concept of animal totems, is universal in Native American culture and other cultures around the globe. Animals are the guardian or tutelary spirits, and each person and group has an animal totem. Individuals inherit totems at birth, acquire them through marriage or by membership in a clan, or learn of their watchful presence while in a trance. Native American dancers invoke the power of the totem by imitating the animal in posture, movement, and dress. Totems were also represented in elaborately carved totem poles, which functioned as grave markers or the emblem of a family or clan. Interesting. And why I say that is because, you know, you have this guardianship here, being protected in this at birth, and you are going through a transformation, a death, and a rebirth. And for some of you, there may be someone you lose. This might actually be this extreme. Maybe some of you have lost someone already and you've been dealing with that. And that's not going to resonate for everyone. And I don't want to be dark, and I don't try to be dark, but there's a message here that you're going to get through, and you're going to be guided. And you have this kindred brothers, this water spirit. You have the seahorse here, which used to be a coat of arms for nobles. On the coat of arms for nobles, or nobility used to wear. But we're gonna get. I just feel I'm gonna pull another card. What I'm getting is that you're at this rebirth. There's an animal that's going to what is the totem? What is this will be your sign. I mean, this was what it was supposed to be anyways, but this rebirth, when you see this animal, you'll know, it'll be your affirmation, confirmation that the shift has happened, that you have, that there is, that cycle has come to an end and the new cycle has begun. 2023, which animal will be the totem for Virgo? And so they wanted this guardianship. The spirit wanted to first, make that clear about this totem, that they're your guardian, that they're, we have the coyote. Interesting. Because transformation, creation, cunning, and good fortune. That's why you're not going to ask questions later, until you're going to just get moving and ask questions later, because it's time for you to go. Underneath fear, we have the path again, and it's time to walk your path. And don't worry about the question, who, what, when, where, why. Just get going, start moving forward, and the divine will open a way. They'll create a path. Wow, so we have transformation. Yep, creation, that's the wow. Cunning and good fortune. So be aware of how a coyote, you may see a coyote, you may actually come in contact with a physical coyote, see a coyote, whatever. You may be happen to be at the right time, at the right place to hear a conversation about someone else seeing a coyote, or you might see a whole documentary on TV. Just be aware, because they're all signs. So the coyote often embodies the trickster, a mischievous but heroic supernatural being that uses magic, cunning, or deception to achieve its ends. And the Seven of Swords is trickster energy. FYI. Most Native American tribes of the Pacific Northwest claim the coyote to be their creator in some legends. And that's where I just see this Three of Wands. I see this somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, for sure. That's why I said California, but Northern California, Oregon, Washington. Okay, a mischievous but heroic supernatural being. I read all that. In some legends, the coyote forms the different peoples of the land from the various sections of a great beaver which it has slain. The Plains Indians also regarded the coyote as a teacher and magician. In all of its roles, the coyote is a benevolent figure who intentionally or unintentionally helps to restore balance and order. What the? The rather pensive coyote woman in the painting entitled Coyote Woman Waits is a character from Buffalo Gals Won't You Come Out Tonight? Pomegranate, 1994, a story by Ursula K. Le Guin that Boulay illustrated. Boulay she's the artist. So this is a totem, and this is being sent to you by your guardians. This is a guardian spirit that is watching over you in this transformation, and it'll be, I'm thinking you're going to see this coyote on the other side. It's either going to come to tell you to not give up. You're almost there. But when you're so close to that threshold of going through this transformation, because underneath that you have the Star card, which is hope, renewal, your star power, your alignment, your connection with the universe. There's that higher consciousness, that connection, Aquarius energy with the world. So I feel that for a lot of you, this coyote, you're going to see in and around the actual transformation. It's either going to be letting you know that you're close or that you have already gone past. But since we have birth and we have creation and transformation, it's time to create something new. And you know, 9 of Wands, again, you're being asked to trust. Trust these messages that you're getting. Trust the signs. And again, we're a fresh new perspective. This is just a gorgeous reading, Virgo, for 2023. And again, the kindred, the kindred spirit. Lots of water energy. Lots of water energy. Water and fire, actually. I mean, sun and moon. I'm going to let that go there. I'm going to let that resonate with you, because again, it's always about what resonates with you. In this collective reading, it's about your intuition, your discernment, always. And, you know, in the spiritual world, as in this world, always, you know, walk with discernment. But this was just a wonderfully synchronistic. This is the year of balance. And which is worth its weight in gold. So 2023, congratulations, Virgo. Thank you. And don't forget to let go of what you no longer need. Freely release it. Rest if you need to. Drink plenty of water, hydrate yourself, go swimming, take baths, take showers, clean your auric field with that water. You know, cleanse your energy with water. It's going to be the best thing you've ever done.